My name is Cole Reynolds, and this is my testimony. I grew up in Somerset, Kentucky, and was blessed to have an amazing household with unbelievable parents and an awesome little brother. I gave my life to Christ when I was 9 years old, and for a really long time, life was good. I didn't face much struggle or adversity in my life until 2016, when my uncle took his own life. He was my role model, and everything about him was who I wanted to be. I wondered if I was enough. And those thoughts planted seeds of anxiety, fear, and phobias that I didn't even understand. Baseball had always been my outlet. It was my passion, my dream, and eventually it became my identity. After my freshman year of high school, I committed to Eastern Kentucky University, a Division I in Richmond, Kentucky. And after that, I had a lot of pressure placed on me. But it wasn't from anyone else, it was from myself. I felt immense amounts of pressure and tried to live up to being a Division I commit. When I first left for Eastern Kentucky, I was extremely homesick, had tons of anxiety, and felt like I constantly had to prove myself. My coaches didn't believe in me. And after 2 years of fighting to play, I was told that I wasn't good enough and wouldn't get a fair chance if I decided to come back. It crushed me, but I decided to pack my bags and transfer. The new school I went to was IU Southeast, and after 2 years of not playing any college baseball, I was finally back on the field. But I battled constant anxiety and doubt, and I began to hear all the old voices in my head tell me that, maybe you're just not good enough. Before I knew it, baseball became more of a job than it was a game, and I started to lose the joy of the game that I had my whole entire life. At this point in my life, God really started to work through me. Through the FCA, Bible studies, and people that really encouraged me, I was reminded that my worth wasn't in baseball. My worth was in God. For the longest time, baseball was everything to me, and it was everything that I was. In my mind, I was Cole Reynolds, the baseball player. Not Cole Reynolds, the Christian, not Cole Reynolds, the son, not Cole Reynolds, the brother. I was Cole Reynolds, the baseball player. And when I lost baseball, it broke me. God put all my pieces back together. He reminded me that he was the only thing that could fulfill me and the only thing that can make me feel whole. Then I started making Verse of the Day videos. At first, I was extremely nervous about what people would think about me. I started to think what were they gonna say about me? Or would they get tired of seeing my face on their Instagram all the time? But when I first made that post about Genesis 8:22 for my very first Verse of the Day, I felt the chains break off of me. God gave me passion again. I suddenly became on fire for God like whenever I was 9 years old and first got saved. I want to use my voice to help others and encourage them to follow Christ. And now, after hearing from old teammates and old friends that I haven't talked to in years come up and tell me about how much my verses of the day have been helping them and encouraging them, I felt like I found my purpose. I've realized that my calling isn't just baseball. Baseball is my platform. My real calling is to live for Christ and bring others to Him. That is why I'm here on this earth. God has shown me that even when life is unfair, when people don't believe in you, or even when you thought you lost absolutely everything that was important to you, He has a plan. He uses our struggles and setbacks and the adversity that's in our lives to mold us into the people that He wants us to be. Baseball may be what I do, but it is not who I am. My identity is in Christ alone. He saved me. He gave me purpose, and He is still writing my story.